Let's start with your reading, Libra. Today, we're going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future. And then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's start right away with your reading. Okay. All right. I think the message is pretty clear. Starting with the main energy, which today for you is the Six of Swords. We might be looking at a situation that has been actually very heavy on you, even if it was just on and off, but something that every time comes back, it makes you feel in a very specific way and potentially you don't like it. Something that at first might have been out of your control, but that now you are learning how to navigate. Also, this looks like the end of a tough cycle for you and the beginning of something else. But what's interesting to see is how the end of this tough cycle for you is the beginning of a tough cycle for someone else. Someone who now you realize you have to leave behind so that you can focus on you again. Your rise seems to be their fall, which means that the connection is still strong regardless of how much time has passed. Now, why is this message coming up for you right now? Let's find out. In the recent past, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. And this right here with the Five of Swords seems to be exactly what you have been trying to move away from with the Six of Swords instead. It seems that at some point you've truly believed in this connection, invested in this, tried to work hard for this, tried to keep it close to you and make it work no matter what was happening. Right here, you might have got married, had children together. Overall, your heart really was fully in this. And when it fell apart, it potentially impacted you more than you anticipated. There is something here that still today does not make sense and that you would love to just explain and give a meaning to. We'll come back to this to see what that is and also to see what else you should know about this situation that you might not know about yet. Now, in the present, see, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, you definitely are moving away from this and you seem to be in rebuilding mode over here. You are at a point where you feel the need to focus on things that are more long-term, wanting to invest your time, your energy in people and situations that are also going to pay off in the long run. You have just overall grown tired of having to always focus on what comes next, having to worry about everyday things. You're ready to do what's necessary to do in order to feel stable again. But something might be coming in here, something that will challenge that mindset. We'll see what it is when we clarify. In the near future, Knight of Cups and Six of Cups, still missing the other person and what they meant back then. I don't have enough information to know if this is you or them, but I do get the sense that whatever is coming in with the previous message right here might stir the pot, and bring something on the surface that someone wanted to forget. You are still wanting to find yourself overall, but also you're really strict about this right now because deep down, some of you are still connected to the past and to that person by this invisible string that attaches you to them, not allowing you to move forward freely, or at least not as quick as you would like. We'll see how the situation is bound to evolve and what this is going to be about as soon as we come back to this. So let's start clarifying and let's begin with your recent past. Ten of Cups, soulmates, and the Fighter. Okay. Seven of Swords. Right here, I see you asking a very specific question, especially considering this combination over here. And the question is, how did it all turn out like this? How did we go from this energy, soulmate, from a life together, to instead this energy, fighting against each other, to a life apart? Things might have escalated quickly at some point, and overall, they didn't give you the chance to fully process what was going on. The good news here, especially with the fighter, is that I already see you not wanting to sit there and feel sorry for yourself. I see you reacting quickly to this. Maybe because you just cannot afford to lose yourself in this and slowly heal. Or maybe because of a self-protective mechanism that kicks in and says, all right, yes, that didn't work out and it hurts like hell, but I'm going to find the strength within me and I'm going to keep marching forward until the pain is gone. On the other end, instead, Seven of Swords, I see someone who's already stuck and they don't even know it yet because of the self-deceptive energy. They definitely thought that they were going to be fine. They thought that they were going to move on quickly, but they have something else going on instead. Let's see if we can find out more information with the next few cards, but it's clear that this connection was very, very strong. Look at that 10 of Cups over there. Soulmates and the 10 of Cups. This is not a connection that people find very often. And when they find it, obviously, they try to hold it tight because it's not something that you just go to the grocery store and buy, you know? But at the same time, it's important to understand when we are holding on to something because of what it represented to us in the past, and when we instead are holding on to something because it still has potential for the future. Very important difference. So let's now clarify the present. Let's see what's going on in the current energies. Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, and life on earth with the unknown here. You know, it doesn't surprise me that the incoming challenge relates to the person you're moving away from. Whether these will be actions or just energies around you trying to, look at this, trying to pull you back in, there is something here which might become an issue if underestimated. This person is also trying to move on, trying to date, Ace of Cups, trying to see other people, but it just doesn't feel the same. They're struggling to find that attachment, soulmates, 10 of Cups, that attachment that they had with you. Whatever they do, whomever they spend time with, they just don't feel the same. They might do the same things they were doing with you, but nothing has the same intensity. This is someone who often finds themselves thinking about the past, watching pictures and videos and reminiscing the good memories. As far as you go, Libra, though, I still see you very, very strong. Life on earth right now. You're trying to keep your feet on the ground, trying to not let these emotions control you, dictate your actions at all. I see you trying to do everything that represents the opposite of what you have been doing in the past, especially when it comes to this person. But you do have something coming towards you, something unexpected. And I still see the possibility for you to not know how to handle that situation. More cups are coming your way and you're trying to move on from cups. But Nine of Cups, six of Cups, it's definitely something that might impact you, even if now you think that it won't. So let's see what that is going to be. Let's clarify the near future. Seven of Wands, Nine of Swords, oof, with the Five of Pentacles and the Mender over here. You know, first of all, the interesting thing is that At least I see you trying. Whereas this other person is at the opposite end compared to you, still very much impacted by all of this, Ten of Swords, and still very much connected to this, not wanting to admit to themselves that they are still connected to this, let alone admitting it to you. In fact, they do everything possible with that Seven of Swords in order to not let you know about this. And I feel that this message, in fact, is very surprising for you. Seven of Wands, they have created these walls around them, these boundaries. And maybe they do things, or they've said things that really made you believe that they moved on, but they haven't. This is someone who is still going to miss you a lot, even in the near future. The difference between the two of you is that you are now capable of maintaining mental clarity. And this allows you to not let your emotions dictate your actions, as we were saying. And not because you don't feel anything, but mainly because you're tired of making wrong choices. You have grown a lot from this, and now you have also a lot of self-respect, which is definitely important. When you know that you deserve much better, you're always willing to sacrifice things, even when your heart begs you to reconnect. This other person instead, Libra, is really starting to lose it. I see it right here. All they want to do, look, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. All they want to do with this mender is to mend the situation, fix what was broken, and go back to a time where they were happy with you. You know, right here, I see someone who every single day feels more trapped into this than they have felt the day before. Seven of Wands, and Eight of Swords. These are all cards that talk about self-limiting beliefs, imprisonment, them putting themselves in this box that they cannot get out from. They feel like it's protecting them, but instead is trapping them. Listen, with these current cards, I cannot tell if they're going to make a move or not, but I do see some sort of reconnection in the future. There is some sort of reaction that someone is going to have to an event or to an unexpected message. That's what I'm picking up on. I don't know where the message is coming from and what the message is going to say, but I want to look into this next. So far, it feels like there's much more to come. So let's keep looking into the situation to see what you should expect in the next few months from this. Also, let's see what else is coming your way next that you should know about. It might not feel like it, Libra, but you have never been this strong. You've never been stronger than you are today. Then take advantage of that and build a world around you that feels like an extension of who you are and of who you want to be, especially. Now, let's keep going with your reading and let's see what is coming your way next. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Libra. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events, the Eight of Wands, and here we see that conversation. We see actually a lot of messages coming in. We see notifications. We see overall a heated conversation and overall movement, a lot of movement, in fact. Now, with the Eight of Wands, this is clearly something that it's going to surprise you, something that is going to come in when you least expect it. It's clear that there is a rush of love, or at least a rush of passion, and it's going to be very important for you to distinguish in between love and passion, because sometimes that passion and the fact that someone is missing the other person might be something that you can mistake as love. You can mistake as a connection that you cannot give up, a connection that you shouldn't give up. But maybe it's just fire. It's just a quick flame that will burn and will leave nothing behind. Is it the case for this situation? We'll see. But overall, do not think that you've seen the last of this person. There's still so much coming in, and it's important to see what that is going to be. Look at this, Knight of Cups. It's very important right now to understand what this might be, because you want to make sure that you do not delay what you are destined to, what you should move toward to, which is stability, happiness, and everything that you are looking for, Libra. For you, Libra, balance is a very, very important thing to have in your life. And if you feel that every time you connect to this person, you lose that balance, well, maybe it's time to make a different choice. Now, let's see, though, what is coming your way. Let's clarify immediately this Eight of Wands, and let's see what type of conversation that is going to be. Okay. Oh my God. All right. I hope you are ready for this, because at first this might disappoint you, but what you'll hear next is definitely going to explain a lot when it comes to this conversation, but also when it comes to the past and everything that you have experienced with this person. First of all, what we see is the 7.